I'm live again, guys, and I'm here to. First of all, I was supposed to have Bobby on the show today, Bobby Castile. Unfortunately, I have to reschedule him for next week. I had to see my methadone counselor, do him a one-on-one. That happens, and I put it off, and she demanded I came in today, and so that postponed our interview with Bobby, because when me and Bobby talk, we go for an hour and a half at a time, easily. And my we were supposed to start at 11, and my counselor wanted to see me at 12. It just wouldn't have worked out. So hopefully, guys, hopefully you will understand this, and everything will be fine. Okay, still next week I have Pete Early coming on, right? Maybe I should do this later. I don't know if there's enough people here for a live performance right now. Is there anybody there? Is there anybody listening? Hit me in the chat box. Let me know. Okay. J Dog, you're here, my brother. Thank you. I have a guy who's planning to send me a GoPro, which is a nice ass camera, right? So that I can go down to Kensington and film the junkies on the sidewalks. I think I'm holding out to get that camera before I go down there, because it'll make it more professional, what I'm going to do. Also, there was somebody that wanted to go with me, to go down to Kensington with me, and they sent me a message through the chat. I don't know who they were, and I'm trying to get them to reach back out to me. Mike Marino 601 at gmail.com. All right. Is there anybody else here? Is there anybody is there anybody else listening? Maybe I should have done this later in the evening. You think? Maybe I will. I'll close this down for now. Who's this? Benjamin LaSure? Who the hell is that? Benjamin LaSure. Who is this fucking guy? Oh, God. Benjamin LaSure, you've been blocked from this channel, dude. You make too many stupid comments, disrespectful, I ain't putting up with that. I don't have to. Block you. Boom. You're out of here, buddy. Yeah, you're the only one doing that shit, dude. So, bye-bye, motherfucker. What's going on, Dave? Koresh? Yeah, man. This fool must not know I got a button I can push and get rid of him. I ain't got to listen to that dumb shit. You know what I mean? What the fuck? Yeah, he was upset because I wouldn't put John on when he called the other day. What? Are you kidding me? I run this show, dude. I mean, I know some people like to listen to him, even though he repeats himself over and over again. But it drives me crazy, man. It does. It drives me fucking nuts, man. Thank you, Rex. Rex, how are you, brother? It drives me nuts, man. So why should I drive myself nuts with this shit, right? It's not even worth it. But what else? I don't know. This is a little intellectual right here, right? But I saw something the other day that blew my fucking mind, man. I don't know if you guys realize they have what they call private equity companies, right? Basically, they're people with a lot of money to invest. Growing global. All right. I see you there, buddy. Uh, so these people, these private equity people, they came up with a plan to make money. They bought up all the fuck. They bought up like I think 47, uh, 47 trailer parks in the United States. Bought them all up, and then raised the fucking prices on the rent. And here's what the guy said. The private equity guys. Here's what they say. These people are hostages. They're they're chained to their homes. See, what happens is when you rent a trailer, when you buy a trailer and you put it on a lot, that lot rents you the space to put your trailer on. And it might be 400 or 500 a month, right? So what happens if they all of a sudden say, now we want 1,000 a month? What do you do then? Like most of these people who live in these trailer parks have a median income of $35,000 a year. $35,000 a year ain't shit, man. That's barely getting by. You know what I mean? That's the necessities of life. These people they don't have money to take vacations. They don't have money to go out and party. They don't have nothing. They just have their home. And that's all they're happy. They're happy. They're happy. They have their home. They own it. All they got to do is pay their lot rent every month and everything is good. Their water and electricity. That's it. But if they have to move their trailer to another place, it costs $20,000 to move it. And where are they going to move it to? These people have already sewed up all the other parks in the area. Where are they going to move it to? So they know they got them by the fucking short hairs. They know they got them by the short hairs. The guys that are doing this are billionaires. The people it's called predatory financing. They're preying on these people, just squeezing the life out of them. These people need food. They need medications. Yo, Chris, what's up, bro? Greed, J-Dog. Look, the one guy, right? He lives in Palm Beach, right? He had at one time, he had 19 mansions. He sold like 15 of them. He still has 3. He's a billionaire with a B, man. He's old as fuck, right? What does he want with more money? What? He could buy anything he wants. He could buy all the pussy he wants, anything he wants. He's got everything. Why is he fucking squeezing these little fucking people? I feel like going up in his fucking house. I really do, man. It's terrible, bro. It's fucking terrible. And I didn't know this. I seen this the other day, you know. This is how the people with the big money, they shit on everybody. There's people working at Walmart. I live like right down the street from a Walmart, right? I'm talking to the lady in there. She worked for Walmart for like 6 years. She was only making like 18, 19 an hour or something like that. Then she had to quit for a while, right? For some reason. When she went back to work again, they started her out at 15 an hour. 15 an hour is nothing. In this world today, 19, 20 an hour is nothing. I mean, it's just getting by. It's bread and butter money. That's it, baby. You ain't gonna do a whole lot with this kind of money. You're just making your daily, and you're not gonna retire and have like a great life. You know what I'm saying? People are complaining about, what's happening, Jody. We're talking about a greedy bunch of few, just a very few people at the very top, man. The top of the food chain here. But make it bad for everybody underneath them. Everybody. So what do we do about it? That's the question. John agrees with me. We should go up in their house, man. Yeah. Explain to them that this is the wrong thing that they're doing. Anyway, what do you guys think? By the way, some people complain when I eat. Anyway, guys, whoever it was, the person who offered to come to Kensington with me, I wish you'd reach back out to me because I don't remember who or how to get a hold of you. What else would you like to talk about, man? I'm open for discussions here. Let's talk about something. Rex, let's talk about prisons in Denmark, brother. What's it like to do time in Denmark? Can you tell us anything about that? Oh, speaking of, I know there's people here that have probably been on methadone clinics, right? Well, I don't hang out at my clinic. There's a lot of people that hang out there, and it's for all the wrong reasons. They're selling pills and shit. This happens at every methadone clinic in the country. And there's a guy there today with me. He's got a 2000. Oh, really, dude? Yeah. Weekly, huh? So your teeth. But you know what I'm talking about then, brother. You know, because you don't hang out there. You know you know who hangs out there at the fucking it's the pill pushers, right? You're only on 60. I'm only on 85, bro. You know. So I mean, the people who hang out there, this is one dude, man. He's got a fucking beautiful Cadillac, 2015. Paid $26,000. It's not his only car. He sells pills and he works as a tech in a drug program, in an inpatient drug program, right? In fact, there's two of them that do that, and they both sell pills. So, I mean, I get it. You want to get your hustle on and shit, and I don't put them down. I don't, you know, if I can make some money, I'll, I don't see no. It's just not enough money for me though to sit around and you know what I'm saying. Unless I guess if you cultivate a clientele and shit, if you do that, then I guess you could make a few dollars. But yeah, 5-star hotels, huh? Oh wow. Global. Tell me about the brown, man. Tell me about the brown. How much is it? Is it worth it? Is it available all the time? What's that in United States dollars? Wow. I'm moving it. I'm moving. Where are you? Where you at? London? For an eighth? Fucking wonderful. Really? Yeah. Do you ship? I'll buy some. Send it over. Fuck right. Damn sure I will. I'll send you the $1.50. No, no, damn sure will too. Where's that at? Is that close to? I wouldn't. I don't know anything about that. Is that close to London? What are we doing here anyway, right? Okay. You know my email, right? Mike Marino, Mikemarino 601 at gmail.com. Hit me up, brother. I'm going to tell you a story, man. Suboxone's great, bro. I mean, it really is. It works, all right? Please do, Global. I'm looking forward to hearing from you, bro. Suboxone is wonderful, bro. If you're clean, oh, it's wonderful, especially if you're clean. Like last time I did like a year, like 5 years ago. I caught a year. I had to go to the county jail. And they had a lot of Suboxone in there, right? I was clean when I went in. Or actually, I kicked in jail. But bottom line is, they were selling little pieces. And they would get me high. A little piece of Suboxone. People were saying like 30-second, like bringing it into 32 pieces. I don't believe in doing that. I don't do that. I think if you really want to get a good buzz, if you're clean on Suboxone, I'd do like an eighth. Do an eighth and sniff it. To me, that and if you do that once every like 2-3 days, you'll get a nice buzz. 7 years ago, I did another year. Right. Since I've been out of prison, I did like 29 and a half years with the feds. I've been out 21 years, right? In those 21 years, I've been back twice, both for a year each time. One time I was driving through the middle of Illinois. I was driving to Denver. I was going from Baltimore to Denver, and I got pulled over for speeding, and I had a little heroin in my car. They gave me a 2-year sentence, and I had to serve 1 year. Okay. I had like 5-6 strips of Suboxone. Yeah, right. David, I had like 5-6 strips of Suboxone in my wallet, right? So when they returned all my property when I got out. So I got all these Suboxones, right? So I tore one of them in half and put it under my tongue. Oh my God, dude. I said 8 milligrams. So I actually did 4 milligrams of Suboxone. It was too much. Too much. I ended up throwing up. I was high for like 2 straight days, throwing up, fucked up. Everybody, and I had to go to a halfway house, right, for like a month. And everybody was looking at me, man, like they knew they thought I shot a big fucking bag of dope or something because I was looking crazy as a motherfucker. So anyway, yeah, Oh man, I would. Shit. Yeah, got my nose running here. Anyway, there's this one guy there at my clinic though. He's got all these flashy things. He's got flashy cars with flashy, you know, uh, just all flashy. He's a big flashy guy, but he's what you call, the N word rich. N word rich. You can't use the N word, right? In prison, we say penitentiary rich. In other words, he's got all the flashy stuff, but he ain't got nothing in the bank, because he's got all this other stuff he spends money on. He looks like a rich guy on the surface, but I know how much he makes. He makes about $20 an hour, maybe a little more because he works a lot of overtime. So he's pulling in I guess he's pulling in like 800 or 900 a week. Okay. But, you still got to pay insurance, rent, everything. You got to pay for all the things that, to live. So, I mean, he's not making money off these. He's not making enough money off these pills to compensate for all that. It's just not a lot of. It's just not a lot of. So that's why I wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? But if you're willing to sit around and try to build a clientele, right now I'm looking to see if I can get a good plug for weed. A good plug for weed in a good plug for weed in America here. You can make some decent money if you can get a good plug. If you get the weed at a good price, because it's got to be fancy weed though, because everybody's got that everyday shit. It's everybody's got that. I don't smoke weed, no, but I've sold it, and when I was selling it, I was getting that high dollar shit. I was getting the what they called the kind bud. It was ridiculous. It was really expensive, and I was making a good bit of money from it. I think I was paying something like $2.80 an ounce, for it, and that was 15 years ago. It was a lot of money. Anyway, yeah. Drugs. They're terrible for you. Yeah. But they're a lot of goddamn fun, aren't they? I can't believe they see let me tell you something, guys. I just went to Phoenix, Arizona. Okay, that's cartel country. Cartel, right? Wow. Yeah, but see, I've thought about that, man. I've thought about that. I don't know about my apartment's kind of small though. I thought about growing some fucking shrooms. I thought about growing shrooms, man. There's a little bit of money there too. I could do that in my closet. Uh, yeah, but that might be something I'd be considering. Um, what was I talking? You guys got me mixed up here. Oh, I went to Phoenix, Arizona. Okay, I'm in Phoenix, and I'm looking for the brown, right? Because last time I was out there was 15 years ago, and I found a plug. Oh my God, that shit! It was all over the place. all over the place, right? Uh, and it was very good, very good. This time, I found two plugs, and the brown was just not. It was not good at all. It was terrible, right? Um, the brown was horrible. So what had happened in Phoenix is that all the junkies stopped using heroin and started using the little pills, the fentanyl pills that you get. They come from Mexico. They're little blue pills, right? And they're basically the blues. Yeah. Where do you live, bro? Where do you live? They're a buck a piece. They're $1 a piece, man. And they're not very good. I did like 6 of them, right? I didn't think they were all that good, you know. Where do you live, bro? What part of the United States are you in, Mister Stiv? They got blues up there. Newark was the place when I was growing up, bro. They got the blues up there. They ain't perk 30s, man. These things ain't no perk. These are fucking little tiny fucking. They got an M on them, but they're just little tiny fentanyl pills, and they're no good. I mean, you can do 6 of them. I can do a lot of them. Yeah, but oh, you seen them in Arizona? You were in Arizona, dude? Yeah, they call us a buck a piece, man. All fetty, all fetty. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, but how good are the good ones, though? Oh, really, bro? Yeah. How good are the good ones? I mean, I bought like about 50 of them while I was there. I tried them different colors, mostly green. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, they're all over, man. All over the west part, the western part of this country, dude. Is saturated with these fucking fetty pills, $1 a piece, man. You know. So if you're just a bum in the street, you know, you can always scuffle up $1, $2, whatever, and you can get you a little buzz going, but it ain't much. I mean, I'd much rather have the dope. The dope would be my thing. The dope, I'd rather have the brown for sure. Are you serious, bro? Are they that good in Dallas? When you say great, see, I don't know what you consider great, bro. You know what I mean? I'm an old school fiend, man. I'm a fiend from old school. I grew up on New York heroin. I grew up, well, not far from Newark. I grew up on Patterson. So, I mean, when we were kids, I'm talking about the 60s, dope was screaming. It's fucking wonderful. Um, you say you've been smoking this shit for 15 years, bro? The brown, it still gets you high, huh? I mean, you must. How long does it take you to go through an 8 ball? For an eighth? What the fuck am I doing here? How long does it take you to go through an eighth of that brown? Yeah, I just was in New York, man. There is some good. Where you at now, Dave? Where you at right now, David? Really, dude? Well, that's fucking great, man. Uh, the audit was great, bro. Wow. See, now that was my next. I'm like, dude, I'm traveling all over the country trying to look for the brown, right? I'm in the wrong country. I got to go. I'm thinking my next stop is fucking Afghanistan, you know? Fuck yeah. Okay. You know, they say India has the best. I mean, I never really thought of India as being a drug. I mean, I thought they only had the hash and all that shit, but Afghanistan, Pakistan, they got to have the best brown ever. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But listen to this, man. Like New York right now, I've been to New York, right? Uh, the thing about New York is you never know. Unless you got the plug, unless you've got the plug. If you're just going up there like willy nilly, trying to find, like I go to Harlem and I see they got spots on this street, that street, you know, you find what's there. Sometimes it's good brown, sometimes, but a lot of times it's not. So it's probably best, not to waste your money just going to New York, uh, expecting to, find brown because chances are 4 or 5 to 1 that you won't find it when you get there. You'll end up getting some other bullshit, you know. But yeah, man, I didn't know England was that cool, man. I knew they used to have a lot of drug dealers over there. A lot of, has never left, dude. Is that what you're saying? Has never left. Wow, fucking amazing, dude. Did they have Fetty over there too? Wow, got my nose running here. I mean, to me, fentanyl is garbage, dude. I mean, it gets you a buzz and all, but I would rather. It's not heroin, man. Heroin is it doesn't take the place of heroin, you know. Really, fuck wants that shit, man. Take the brown any day. Absolutely, Spirit. Absolutely right, bro. And I'll tell you something else, Spirit. My girl was just in New Orleans a few months ago, and she got some brown. She said that she got brown dope down there. Is that true? Do you still have it down there? The brown? She said she got it from some people at a homeless shelter took her to. She gave them a few dollars to cops, and then they got her the heroin and shit. Real, really. So Fetty's not that big of a deal in New Orleans now. Is that what you're saying? Are you talking about the Fetty or the brown? all over. The Fetty or the brown all over. What do they do brown for down there? They got dimes or what is it? I'm talking about New Orleans now. Do they got dimes down there in New Orleans? I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna put it up right now. Hold up. Sit. Yeah, all lowercase. Yeah. I'll be right back. The most amazing. Wow. Yeah, my girl was down there, I'm guessing 6 months. Sometime it might have been, I don't know. It was within the last year. She was down there in New Orleans and she got the real brown. Yeah. Oh, wow. More supply than demand. Do you indulge, my brother? I'm looking for prices. What are the prices down there? Because I was thinking about going down there for the jazz festival. Yeah, I was down there when I was a kid, man. Like I really, really enjoyed myself. It's a great place. It is. It really is fun. There's a lot of killings down there, though, man. Such a fucking high murder rate, you know. Yeah. What part of the city do you live in? You don't understand Kensington, man. Kensington is all that fucking. Uh, it's that shit called Trank. Uh, the Trank is disgusting, man. Oh, is it? It's worse than. It's much worse than the fucking. It's much worse. Oh, Gentilly. Uh, yeah. Well, here's the thing. Kensington is Trank. Trank is terrible, man. It is. It's the most disgusting thing. I don't even see how people use it. It's so disgusting. It doesn't do anything for me. I did some one time. I couldn't go to work for the whole day. I had to call out. And the next day, half the next day. It was terrible, man. Fuck that shit. I don't know how people do it. I really don't. Yeah. But it's garbage. You wouldn't like it. If you like that brown, you would definitely not like. You would definitely not. You wouldn't like it. I guarantee you. Yeah, it's garbage, man. It really is. You know. Did my oh, there you go. Yeah. Listen to this, man. Hmm, when I was there in New Orleans, it was in 1974. That's the only time I've ever been there. This dude was getting scripts of preludins. You know what preludins are? No, excuse me. Disoxins. Disoxins. Oh, they were crazy, dude. All right, global. So yeah, that was the biggest. That was the biggest speed run I've ever been on. It was in New Orleans in 1974. Me and my buddy, I ended up turned out all bad, but we got into a fight. I ended up stabbing him. I had to leave town. Yeah, it wasn't a good day. I was on a run then, but man, um, when the OxyContins came out, uh, I got out of prison in '03. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of people here, dude. Yeah, there's a lot of people at my clinic sell Adderall. Um, I got 4 Adderalls in my house somewhere. I stashed them and can't find the fucking things. I don't know where they are. Um, but I forgot what I was getting ready to say here. Yeah, we used to. Yeah, so um, back in the day with the when I first got out, I had a guy that was getting the oxys and stuff. But I was living in Baltimore at the time, right? And Baltimore had the good heroin, so I had a big heroin habit. So what I did was I bought one of these 80. I think I bought one or two of them from 80 milligram oxycontins. I did them both, and I didn't feel them. I didn't feel them. He looked at me like I was crazy. I said, "Man," he said, "you must have a terrible fucking habit." I said, "Yeah, I guess I do." But yeah, 280 milligram oxys felt shit. Nothing. I did have. I did have. Yeah, I went through a lot of money, a lot. You know, I had a good job. I was making. I made $85,000 in 1 year. You know, and that was back then. So I blew it all on dope, whores, coke. This is the longest live stream I've ever done. The longest. And anyway, guys, I'm going to shut it down for now because we've been on here for 45 minutes. I may come back on tonight. I don't know. Uh, I might come back on tonight, guys. We'll see. All right. I have something I got to do now. But I really enjoyed this myself today, interacting with the yeah, yeah. All right, guys. I'll see you later tonight. Take it easy.